And very honoured to be among the 12.
And very pleased.
And very pleased, yes.
Yes. And you didn't limp as you came down, so your foot must be all right now.
It's on the mend now, yes.
When she arrived in Korea, her foot was in terrible shape. What had you done to that?
Had a water skiing accident about the weekend before I left to come, and I had a very bad burst blood vessel in my foot, and it was all swollen up.
Do you do a lot of things athletic? Are you athletically inclined?
Uh-huh.
What else do you do?
I do snow skiing and parasailing, tennis, sailing, all sorts of activities that are dangerous.
If you like harrowing experiences, you must love Korean taxicabs.
Yes, I've experienced them. I like thrills.
The English-speaking part of our audience laughed. The cab drivers are walking out back here. What do you do back in Scotland?
Well, I'm a catering manageress for a large catering company in Scotland.
And probably the prettiest of them all. Thank you very much, Miss Scott.
Thank you.
Now, if you will watch your monitor at home, you will see the score she received. I'm ready to talk with you, Miss Sweden. She is Eva Andersson. She's 19 years old. And what do you do back in Sweden?
I'm a student in Gymnasium Junior College.
And what do you wish to go on and study? What do you want to do?
I would like to be a children doctor.
A children doctor?
Yeah.
A pediatrician?
Right.
And why did you choose this?
Well, I really like to help people in an important way. And my dream is to study and work in an undeveloped country in Africa. And I would like to work as a children doctor there to help.
You speak very good English. Have you ever been to the United States?
Yeah, I lived in Jamestown, New York for 1 year as an exchange student.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
What did you think of American boys?
Oh, they're cute. I like them, very polite. I missed that when I came back to Sweden.
Very polite?
Very polite.
This will come as a surprise to a lot of American mothers and fathers, I'll tell you that. Not to mention American girls. We have our Miss USA delegates here in our audience. Miss Sweden, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you.
Watch for her score. Let's meet Miss Puerto Rico, who is Agnes Tanyan. She's 18. She is a student at the University of Puerto Rico. And although she speaks a little English, we're going to have Maurice stand by here to interpret for her if she needs him. Now, we will start in English.
Yes.
You are a student?
Yes, I am.
What are you studying?
Human relation.
And what do you wish to pursue as a career?
I think that is the very best place. I like the people of Korea.
As I said, she speaks only a little English. As her career, she likes the people of Korea. Maurice, you ask her, what does she want to do as a career?
¿Qué tú quisieras hacer con una carrera en Puerto Rico?
Tu
carrera.
Me fascina el ser
She
humano.
doesn't speak Spanish either, you see.
Me fascina el ser humano, por eso estoy estudiando relaciones humanas y compartir con la gente, human relations.
She would like to complete her humanities career and just share and be friendly, just get together with people.
Miss England is your roommate.
Yes.
Have you taught her Spanish?
Yes.
What have you taught her?
I teach her. No. I say, apaga la luz.
Turn off
she
the light.
Said, yeah, turn off the light. Apaga la luz.
Yes.
All the night.
Anything else?
No, because she don't speak very well Spanish.
She does. All right. Thank you, Miss Puerto Rico. There you go. You know, that's our real problem here. You don't speak very well English, I don't speak very well Korean, and she doesn't speak either one, so we're in bad trouble. I want Miss New Zealand out here. She speaks English. She is Delise Nottle. She is 20 years old, and she's completed 2 years at Teachers College, and you were chosen most photogenic.
That's right, yes.
Why don't you explain how that selection is made?
Well, it was made by the press photographers. They're all sitting around here at the moment. And we had a press convention on one Saturday afternoon and morning. And they took the photos of all the girls and then chose the girl that they thought most photogenic.
And it was Miss New Zealand.
Yes, luckily.
And you must have been thrilled.
I was definitely thrilled because it was a chance for New Zealand to win a prize.
What are your future plans?
Well, I hope to finish my teaching training and then possibly go into modelling if I can.
It's a good idea, though, to get that teacher's credential.
Well, it's
Because
something that
modeling is so competitive, it's nice to have it to fall back on.
Yes, yes.
And that's what you're going to do.
That's right.
My wife has a teacher's credential. When I started in television, I could always fall back on my wife. And I did a couple of times. Thank you, Miss New Zealand.
Thank you very much.
And now it's Miss Panama, and she is Gloria Carmenites. She's 19. She's from Cologne in Panama, and she attends Panama University and has a job in public relations, too. Maurice, would you step in here? Now, he will help if we need him.
Oui.
We?
Yes.
Oh, if we need him. Yeah, I thought you were going to do this in French for a moment there. Now, Miss Panama, what is your ambition? What do you want to do with your life?
¿Cuál es tu ambición, Miss Panamá? ¿Qué tú quisieras hacer después del concurso, por ejemplo?
Después del concurso, mi mayor
carrera.
sí. Después del concurso, mi mayor ambición es llegar a ser una buena periodista, porque tú sabes que yo estoy estudiando periodismo. Y después de eso, tener una empresa periodística.
She would like to become a newspaper lady. She would like to be in the news business, and then after an experience, I would say she would like to have her own newspaper, if possible.
Now, the girls fill out an information sheet, and she had a fascinating, at least fascinating to me. Her hobbies are baseball and philosophy. Who is your favorite baseball player?
Rod Carew.
Rod Carew. He is from Panama.
Yes, of course.
And who is your favorite philosopher?
Tu filósofo favorito?
Aristóteles.
Aristotle? He's from Panama, too, isn't he? Thank you very much,
You're
Miss
welcome.
Panama. You will see Miss Panama's score on your screen at home, but we do not see it here in the theater. Now, Miss Korea. And Jeannie, will you come out to me, please? Jeannie is our interpreter. Jeannie will interpret for us, Miss Korea. She is Un Jong Kim. She lives on Jeju Island, and she is a university student. What is she studying?
무슨 과목을 전공하고 계세요?
Korean literature, 국문학.
Yes. And Peter Kim, who has been my interpreter, has told, he's a university student, he has told me that the young ladies and the young men get acquainted at meetings here in Korea, that the girls have numbers and then the young men draw numbers. Ask her what happens if she draws number 5 and she likes number 2.
아까 저기 피터라는 분이 미팅을 나가서요. 만일에 이제 넘버로서 서로가 이제 파트너를 정하게 되는데요. 만일에 김은정 양께서 번호는 5번을 가졌는데 김은정 양이 좋아하시는 분은 2번이다. 이랬을 때 어떻게 하겠느냐고 물어보시는데요.
제가 마음에 든다면 가서 양해를 구하고 제가 좋아하는 파트너를
What did she say?
She said if she has the number 5 and she likes number 2 and she'd go and say to number 5, I'm sorry, I don't like you. I'd prefer the partner number 2.
Really?
Yes.
Well, the Korean people are so polite, I can't believe you'd walk up and say, I don't like you, Buster. I'm going to trade for number 5 over here. They do that?
Well, that's not polite, but it can be 정중한 건 아니지만 솔직한 게 더 좋겠죠?
그렇죠.
Well, it's not gentle and it's not polite, but it should be more, frequent.
It's better than being stuck with number 2, right? You tell her that at the next meeting, I hope she draws a 10.
다음에는 10번을 버리시길 바란대요.
양보하는 것만이 겸손이 아니죠.
What have you said?
양보하는 것만이 겸손이 아니잖아요.
Only giving to others is not polite.
Only giving to others is not polite?
She said that, if she likes number 5 and she just sit there, and that's not good for herself.
It's better to take care of number 1. Yes. Thank you, Miss Korea. Thank you, Jean. those are our first 6 semifinalists. You want a minute to collect your thoughts or reevaluate?
As in the United States, as Miss USA and Miss Universe, Miss Canada is a full-time job. So since November, I've been doing a lot of traveling across the country and around the world, representing Canada.
We've been talking a lot about Korea, but we haven't really heard any opinions from one of our contestants. What do you think of the Korean people?
And the culture. Whereas in North America, the history only goes back a few hundred years. In Korea, you can still see a lot of remainders from history from thousands of years ago, like the ancient temples. And it's still very visible in today's society, even in modern Seoul.
Yes, it is. And I think you're most observant. Thank you very much, Miss Canada. Miss Tahiti, would you come out to me? She is Raina Fuller. She's from Papa 18. And would you step out, Suzanne, please? If she needs an interpreter, we have Suzanne standing by. But if I speak slowly, you can tell me about yourself, can't you?
Yes,
What do you do in Tahiti?
I am teacher.
What ages do you teach?
I'm teacher for grammar school.
Grammar school. And what do you enjoy most about grammar school age children?
I love very much children, and so
So you enjoy your work.
Yeah, very.
When they misbehave, how do you make them be good? Discipline. Ask her.
S'il ne se porte pas bien, comment que tu le disciplines?
I'm just asked to be kind, and they love me, and so they are very kind with me.
Are they watching out there now, do you suppose? Are they watching your children in Tahiti?
No,
They're not watching?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
When teacher's away, the children play. They don't watch.
No, but now it's vacation. The school is finished.
But they can watch you
No,
on
because-
television.
No, because Tahiti is too small. They don't watch me on the television.
You don't have it in Tahiti.
Yes, we have, but just in Tahiti. It's a
I am
little-
not going to argue with you anymore. Miss Tahiti, thank you very much. I'll bet they're watching. I want to think they're watching. 600 million is the estimated audience. Surely they're watching. Miss Columbia, will you come to me, please? Maria Patricia Arbelay. She's 18. She just graduated from high school, and Maurice is going to interpret. What do you want to do now?
¿Qué tú quisieras hacer ahora?
You in English?
Yes, but I don't. In
What
this
do you
moment,
want to do now?
now I want to occupy a good place of the Miss Universe.
She spoke English, but I want you to tell me, what did she say?
Of course.
Creo que en este momento quisiera pues desempeñar un buen papel en Miss Universe.
She would like to represent her country at her very best.
What I meant, what does she want to do in life now?
¿Qué tú quisieras hacer en la vida? aparte?
My life, the next year I start to study medicine, and after I'm going to become a medical doctor in cardiology.
In what?
Cardiology?
Corazon?
Yes.
Your heart? Oh,
Heart.
yes.
Heart.
That should be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
She'll have marvelous bedside manner, won't she? I'll bet all of the young men in Colombia are going to have heart problems, tell her.
Dice que todos los jóvenes en Colombia van a tener problemas al corazón.
But I try to fix.
You fix them? I'll bet you will. Thank you, Miss Columbia. Watch your television screen for her score. Miss USA, come out here to me. Sean Weatherly, age 20, Sumter, South Carolina. Third year at Clemson University. And Sean, what have you been up to since you won the crown in Biloxi, Mississippi in May?
Up to lots of fun. I went to Mexico for a week, and I spent my time there with Maurice, who's the present Miss Universe, and we had a fantastic time. And then I went to Roanoke, Virginia, where the people are a lot like people in South Carolina, very friendly and warm-hearted. And then I went to Richmond, Virginia, And I've had a lovely time so far. I wonder when I'm going to come off the plane, though.
What do you want to do as a career?
Well, I guess my ambition is to be a sports commentator. I was asking Jane a little while ago how she got into it. I know she has a beautiful face, but you have to have something inside. And talking to her, I found that she did.
You had a boyfriend at the pageant in Biloxi who is a player for the San Francisco 49ers. You were doing research.
Right. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still dating him, or do you have a
Yes,
baseball?
he's out there with my father.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Let's.
Handcuffs on him, so
What?
he won't keep his hands off those USA contestants over there.
Oh, he's with them.
Yeah.
A happier football player there is not. Thank you very much.
Thank
Wish you a say. You will see her score, and then you will meet Miss Philippines, who is Rosario Silayan, and she's from Manila. And my first question for you is, how old are you?
I am 21 years old.
And my next question is, how long have you been 21?
Just 9 or 10 hours ago.
Just 10 hours ago. It's her birthday. Now, just a moment. Would you all join me? We'll just say, happy birthday, Rosario. All together, happy birthday, Rosario.
Thank you very much. Kamsahamnida.
Yes. Every time someone uses a Korean word, did you notice they become much more popular here?
Yes, of course. They would love
Ginseng tea.
Yeah. Ginger root.
Your father is a famous actor in the Philippines.
Yes, he is.
Has he encouraged you to become an actress?
No, my father is very much against my entering the movies because he thinks that it is not good for a woman. It's not good also for men, but more so for women.
And so what are you going to do?
Well, I am still interested in acting, and I want to go into some voice lessons because I am a frustrated singer.
Your father is undoubtedly watching, and he knows what you're up to now, so you'd better be careful.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Miss Philippines. Our 12th semifinalist is Miss Iceland. She is from Reykjavik. Come to me, please. She's 22. She's a secretary. And in a pageant with many very difficult names, Miss Iceland is one of the most difficult. It's spelled G-U-O-B-J-O-R-G, S-I-G-U-R-D-A-R-D-O-T-T-I-R. We don't have time for an interview. Join us. No. You pronounce it Gavud Bjorg Sigurd Doctor.
Yes.
Let me hear you say it.
Guðbjörg Sigurðardóttir.
That's exactly what I said, is it not? And what are your plans? What are you going to do?
I'm starting to be a pilot.
You want to be a professional pilot?
Yes, after 1-2 years.
And do you fly now?
Yes,
How long have you been flying?
for 1.5 years.
Do you take your mother and your father and your...
No, they don't want to come with me. They say I will kill me one day.
When you get your mother and father to fly with you, then I will fly on your airline with you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Iceland. Now you have met our 12 semifinalists. Have you definitely decided on a winner? Remember, it is still early.
I know that some people at home keep pencil and paper handy as they try to pick a winner. Now, our judges here each have a terminal, like this one I'm going to show you. When the time comes to vote, they just punch in a number between